Hello, this is Bwana from Bwana.tv, and I'm going to talk a little bit about console gaming, specifically the PlayStation 3. Now, some of you already know I own a PlayStation 3 as well as an Xbox 360 and a Nintendo Wii. A lot of times, and this is partly my fault, I visit some gaming blogs, and a lot of the authors over there have the opinion, and this is a popular opinion amongst console gamers, that the PlayStation 3 doesn't have any games available. Well, as a PlayStation 3 owner, obviously you're probably going to guess that I'm going to disagree with that. Now, the PlayStation 3, while it does not have a wide variety of games such as the Xbox 360, there are plenty of games available for the PlayStation 3. The Nintendo Wii, in comparison, has about, to me, the same number or variety of titles as the PlayStation 3. I'm just going to go through a few of my favorite, and you don't have to agree with me, you probably won't, but this is just how I feel. I like to tell people, when they confront me and say, well, the PlayStation 3 doesn't have any games, and I'm like, have you tried any games? Have you tried to play, or have you researched any games? Because Heavenly Sword is an absolutely amazing game. Bar none, it is an amazing game. Also, MotorStorm, great game. Resistance Fall of Man, great game. Warhawk, great game. These are all A+ games in my mind. Games that have a lot of replayability, great graphics, great mechanics. Just everything is just awesome. Ninja Gaiden, Sigma, great game. And these are all great games. Now, I'm not even including the games, the cross-platform games, which get a lot of positive feedback and reviews on a lot of blogs. These same games are available on the PlayStation 3, like Ghost Recon Advanced Warfighter, Fight Night Round 3, Madden, EA titles. All these games are available on the PlayStation 3. Now, when you say the PlayStation 3 has no games, I think that's very inaccurate. I think the PlayStation 3 has different games. They don't have Gears of War. They don't have Halo. But for every Gears of War and every Halo and every BioShock, there's an equally, if not better, title on the PlayStation 3. Now, that's a very opinionated statement, but it's a much more accurate and better statement than the PlayStation 3 has no games, meaning that it has 0 games. So I respect those that say the PlayStation's title selection is not what they like to play, and I'll respect it even more if they've actually tried to play them rather than read a review online. Now, this is a very heated topic, and I expect a lot of flack for it, but frankly, I don't care. I'm getting tired of hearing that the PlayStation 3 has no games when it obviously has plenty of games. Now, even if you're a casual gamer, PlayStation Network has some great games. Super Stardust HD, great game. These are, oh boy, okay, I'm not gonna go there. So, if you're considering buying a console this holiday season, the console makers are obviously catering to you. They're dropping prices left and right, coming up with bundles and doing things like that to help you. All I ask is when you make your decision, don't listen to people who give you absolute statements such as, this console stinks because it has no games. This console rules because it has all great games. All these blanket statements, don't listen to those. Listen to people who give you objective arguments saying, well, this console has, these good games, A, B, C, D. This console has this good games, A, B, C, D. These types, first-person shooters, RPGs, sports games, racing games. This console has this control scheme, this console has that control scheme. So when you talk about different consoles, there's a lot of things to consider other than the popular opinion. the court of popular opinion is a mess right now in the console world. The PlayStation 3 is a great machine. It's a very good console, and the Nintendo Wii is a good machine. But it's this guy's opinion, is my opinion, that the state of affairs in the Nintendo Wii game area is worse than that of the PlayStation 3. Now, I'm not going to go out and say that the Nintendo Wii has no games, but to me, my opinion, the state of games on the Nintendo Wii is atrocious. It is just horrible. A lot of people I know, including myself, who like the PlayStation, like the Wii, we like Wii Sports. A couple of my friends, I haven't played it, but I'm gonna give it props. Zelda, they love Zelda. Mario, Super Paper Mario, I have that, great game. Mario Kart, Super Smash Brothers, Mario Galaxy, these are titles that are, some of these are coming, some are here, but you get where I'm coming from. These are all first-party titles. These are all Nintendo titles. The third-party support on the Wii, to me, is atrocious, and that's what contributes to my opinion. I'm not gonna knock the Wii. I still recommend the Wii to a lot of people. I said it's a great console if you got a lot of people who want to play party type games, and you like the control scheme, and you like to play Wii Sports, or you love the Mario franchise, you like the Nintendo. Yay, the Nintendo Wii's perfect for you. But I'm not gonna say it has no games. That's just not the way I work. So whenever you hear somebody, again, when you hear somebody say the PlayStation 3 has no games, I want you to look at them with skepticism and say, well, it's got to have some good games. Now, granted, some of these games have been poorly ported. Case in point, Fight Night Round 3, which I absolutely love. Love that game. And I've played it on both the Xbox 360 and the PlayStation 3. I had to give the visuals, overall visuals, to the Xbox 360, mainly because their use of shader support and their anti-aliasing was done a little bit better. I'm not gonna knock the PlayStation 3 for that. I'm looking over at EA Sports saying, are you guys even trying to port this game? You did a great job on the 360. Why can't it look that way on the PlayStation 3, especially after you made a huge deal about how it's gonna look so better on the PlayStation 3 because you're utilizing the cell processor. Anyway, long story short, a lot of these game developers are getting lazy. They're porting titles like like Marvel Universe, I believe it's called. I believe that's on all three systems. And on the Wii, it is atrocious. It is just horrible. It's like they didn't even try, and it's almost as bad on the PlayStation 3. But on the 360, it's clean. So it's like they took the base code from the 360 and they just plopped it on these other consoles. So the games are there, the ports are sloppy in some places, but you got to look at the big picture. You got to look at the big picture, because there's a lot of great games on all of these consoles that are coming. Some are already here, some are coming, and you have to weigh that in your decision. All right, I'm getting off the soapbox for now. This is Bwana from Bwana.tv saying I'm one of few people who support the PlayStation 3. It's not as bad as people are making it out to be. Toodles!